Multipolarity without multilateralism can lead to chaos. It certainly cannot achieve the Sustainable Development Goals, and that is catalyzing financial instruments using risk mitigation tools to better allocate risk between the public and private sector. So there's a lot of words there. What it basically means is recycling the balance sheets of our international financial institutions. So all of those activities that catalyze in flows towards the SDGs. I will reference the work that has been done and needs to be completed on a cross-border carbon market, which could close 1/3 of the climate finance gap between now and 2035.
Didn't understand a word he just said? That's okay. I don't think he did either. You see, people who call themselves,
people will charge me as being elitist or a globalist, to use that term, which is, well, that's exactly, it happens to be exactly what we need.
Often use words that nobody understands so that you can't hold them accountable for the decisions that they're making. You see, there's only 3 explanations for speaking in gibberish that no one can understand. Either 1, you don't know what you're talking about, 2, you don't want others to know, or 3, some combination of both. And I suspect that in Mr. Carney's case, it's the 3rd option. Mr. Carney is sitting there with a group of global elites talking about things that they don't understand to obscure the fact that at the end of the day, what the real agenda is to rip off the working class people through excess complexity. That's right. By overly complicating simple things, they're able to rip off the very people who are paying the bills. Take housing, for example. We all agree that there are complex bureaucracies that add expense and block home building. And so what is Mr. Carney's solution to that? Add more complex bureaucracies, a new $13 billion home building agency, or natural resources. The complex bureaucracies block us from exploiting the extraordinary resources we have right beneath our feet. And what is Mr. Carney's solution to that? Add yet another office that is supposed to develop our resources. They cripple our businesses with high taxes and red tape, and then they say, well, because our businesses are so unproductive and starved for investment, we need, yes, you guessed it, another complex bureaucracy to invest in Canadian businesses. What does this mean? It means if you want to build homes, develop resources, or start a business, you can't do it without going through the government. And what does that do? It makes the politicians and bureaucrats more powerful. The more complicated they can make this all be, the more they can escape any accountability for the damage they are doing, the more they can enrich themselves by making everyone else poor. That's why we have to get back to simple, clear language that allows us to hold government to account. Let's speak in words that people get. Einstein said, if you can't explain it simply, then it means you don't understand it. We need to get back to simple language to hold politicians accountable for the things they say and do, and to get them working for the common people. You see, it's not the common people aren't smart enough to understand the gibberish. It's that they're too smart for the gibberish. Common people speak real language. The people who know how to take apart and put back together an engine block are mechanics. The people who know how to build homes with their hands, the electricians, they're the smartest people around. They speak clear, precise English rather than convoluted bureaucraties. Imagine how much better our government would be if it did the same thing. We would get common sense decisions that delivered real results and accountability for failure. That's the kind of government that I want to lead. It's that simple.